This is how you do glowy spring makeup that actually lasts.
Te amo, she says to me. I hear pain in her voice. Then we dance underneath the candelabra. She takes the lead. That's when I saw it in her eyes. It's over, and she said.
Hello my loves, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing this stunning glowy spring makeup look. Girls, I can't believe I have not done a makeup video in 2026 yet, and it is May. That is unacceptable. So here I am with my first makeup look on YouTube of 2026. That's insane. I love how this makeup look turned out. So if you want to see how I achieved it, keep on watching.
What are you? It's time to make with my eyes. What are you?
Okay, let's get into this look. I actually have not done my eyebrows yet. I thought I would actually do them on camera since I usually do not. I always start out by wiping all of the skincare out of my brow hairs so that they're not slipping and sliding when I'm trying to put my brow products in. Today I'm using the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. I actually just found this in my collection and I was like, wait, I used to really like this. I do not know why I don't use it more often. So I had to pull it back out because this brow gel is really nice and I love to find new, this is not a new product, but new affordable recommendations for you girls, and this Maybelline brow gel is tea. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm sure you did, but I'm wearing lash clusters right now. I've been really into clusters in the last few weeks. I got into them this year and I'm obsessed. Like, I love that you can do your own lashes at home. I figured out how to get them to last pretty much like a week. I don't really like to keep them on more than a week because, I don't know, I just feel like I need to take them off after like 5 to 7 days, but I know some people like to keep them on for a week plus. But I can definitely link the ones that I am wearing down below because they are super cute and I think really suit my eye shape. Okay, so for this makeup look, I want a brow that's pretty natural, so I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. This will focus. She's very skinny. This is the MicroStroke brow pen in the shade Ebony. I always end up opening this fully side on accident, but I'm just gonna use this to fill in any sparse areas that I have in my brows. For me, the outer half of my brows tend to be more sparse, so I'm really focusing there and also trying to define the tail and a line underneath. I'm not really gonna touch the front of my brow. We'll see. Okay, all done with my brows. Clean, but still natural. We'll see if I'll end up concealing underneath. I probably will just do underneath and not the top as well. But let's prime the skin. So I do have all of my skin prep on already. I actually just made a short form video on how I prep my skin. Skin prep is super important, so definitely check it out. As for my primer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Grippy Primer Serum. I've been really enjoying this primer and just Grippy primers in general. I feel like they really do help my makeup to stick to my face for longer. For me, one of my problem areas I've noticed recently has been my nose, so I really like using a gripping primer here especially so that the makeup adheres to my nose and doesn't separate or move around, because I've definitely had some issues with that, and I think having a hydrated skin prep routine and using a grippy primer should help. I'm also gonna go in with my One Size Secure the Blur primer as well. It literally says makeup magnet primer, so that means this is going to blur the skin, also having some gripping qualities as well, which we love. I'm gonna add this to my forehead first because that's where I have kind of the most texture that I'm working on, but this is going to help to smooth out the appearance of pores and texture. And I'm also gonna do my nose as well and kind of just the center of the face. This will help our makeup to look really blurred and smooth, which we love. I've been really into my skin tints recently. This is the Kylie Cosmetics skin tint. I've had this one for a while. This is in the shade 9.5W and it matches me perfectly. I'm going to apply this skin tint. I think it just has the most beautiful formula. I love the applicator. You can just kind of drop it onto your face. Stunning. And this has light to medium coverage. I probably should have used a color corrector today for this since it has light to medium coverage, but honestly, I think it should be fine. but look at how nicely it just melts into my skin. It kind of gives me that your skin but better kind of look that I know we all love. It also just feels really hydrating. It kind of feels like putting on my favorite serum, which I'm sure it was supposed to kind of mimic because it's called, I guess, Elixir. Yeah, blurring Elixir. Like, that's just so pretty on the skin. Make sure to always blend down the neck as well. And it just completely evened out my skin tone. Like, how pretty. Next, we're gonna go in with some cream bronzer. This is the new Fenty Beauty Soufflé cream bronzer, and I'm using the shade Coffee Toffee. I did make a short form video of this on my shorts, so you can watch my review of that if you want to see kind of just my full thoughts on my initial first impression of it. Initial and first mean the same thing. LOL, but my first impression of it. I love it. I think it's so beautiful on the skin. It gives you such a nice healthy glow. I think it also is super blurring on the skin, which I absolutely love. And I love to look bronzy. I love bronzer. Yes, black girls wear bronzer too. Like, do you see the warmth that this brought to my face? That is everything. It's giving freshly tanned. I wish. By the way, if you guys haven't been keeping up with my vlogs, I highly suggest you check them out. I love vlogging. They're not the best performing videos on my channel in the world, but I still love to vlog. I know some of you girls still watch them, which I really appreciate, but I did go to Puerto Rico with my friends in February, and I love rewatching that vlog anytime I'm missing them or that trip because it was so much fun and the vlog is super cute. So make sure you're checking out my vlogs as well. Period. Huda Beauty dropped some new blush shades and I think these are absolutely adorable. I'm gonna mix both of them together today. I actually used to not love the Huda Beauty liquid blush, but I noticed she changed the applicator. I don't know about the formula, but something does feel better about this formula. I tried this particular shade, which is Berry Fever, once, and I was like, wait, this is actually cute, and I can actually get more product on the applicator now that she changed it. One of many things that I love about Huda is that she listens to her audience, and I really respect that. I'm also going in with the shade Strawberry Latte. I think this is such a cute mauve muted pink shade. I definitely wouldn't use this shade on its own, but I think mixed together these are gonna look really pretty. Blending using my Makeup by Mario F4. Cute. I love mixing different blushes together to kind of get my own custom color. I love how glowy this is. This is turning out really pretty. Next, we're gonna go in with some concealer. This is the new Essence Silky Blur Concealer. I'm using the shade 230 today. I've been into going in with one shade of concealer lately. Is it because I'm getting lazy? Possibly. But honestly, I'm not mad at it. And this is a really nice highlighting shade. I have another shade that's closer to my skin tone, but this is what I like to do when I'm like fully doing a makeup look. Also, this is off topic, but if you wear lash clusters or you want to, be careful when you're doing your makeup not to look down too much so that you don't get concealer and powder and such in your clusters, because I have done it before and it's very irritating. I'm trying not to be too expressive with my face so that I don't get concealer in my clusters. And now we're gonna go in with our Danessa Myricks setting spray. This is amazing for helping your makeup last, and I love to spray it in between blending my concealer. I'm gonna let this fully dry down. This fan I also got when I was in Puerto Rico, hand painted. It's so beautiful. But oh, I didn't even show you the best side. This is literally the prettier side. But I'm just gonna let the setting spray dry down completely, and then we'll blend it out. I literally had to wait an extra little bit, so hopefully this concealer will still move, because these people always want to do lawn work right outside my window, I swear. But anyway, let's blend out this concealer. This is such a nice concealer. It did dry down a tad more than I would have liked, but it is blending out nicely. But this is such a nice concealer, and it's under $10. Essence Cosmetics, they just do the dang thing every time, I swear. And I'm really happy that they have been doing better with their shade ranges. Essence was a brand that never used to be on my radar because although they were super affordable, I used to never be able to find my shade in their products, and I feel like recently they've done a much better job with including us dark skin girlies in their shade ranges. Now, I did blend out the other side without you because that lawnmower wanted to come back back, but I am going to add a second layer and just blend it out immediately. With this concealer, I like to do it this way because it gives me a tad more coverage and brightness. I would say it is definitely medium coverage, but definitely buildable. Now it's time to set our face with setting powder. You should already know. You should already know Maybelline Fit Me, shade 330 under the eyes. And as always, we're gonna blend out any creases first. Wait, let me get my powder ready. But girls, recently I picked up shade 310 because I can already see that I'm starting to hit pan on this. I don't know if you can see that little sliver of pan right there, but that means I'm gonna be out of this soon. So I did go ahead and pick up the shade 310 to try out because it's a little bit brighter than this one. Okay, my girls, I'm so sorry if the angle changed. I literally had to take a full break because of how crazy that lawn work was getting. I could barely hear myself talking. But I'm using my Danessa Myricks powder puff in my Maybelline powder. This is about to be the 4th Fit Me powder that I have hit pan on because I seriously just love it that much. Like, it's one of my favorite powders ever. It's one of my favorite Maybelline products ever. And it just works so well. And if you want a snatched, smooth under eye that won't crease and will actually last all day, please try this powder, please. To kind of lightly set the rest of my face, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filters powder foundation. I don't know if they sell this anymore. I'm so sorry if they don't. Girls, what is happening to powder foundations? Why is there being a powder foundation erasure? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, we still use powder foundations. I've been using powder foundations for a long time and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And it's definitely a makeup holy grail for me. So I don't understand why so many brands are discontinuing their powder foundations, reformulating them. Let's talk about that too, because I miss talc. I miss talc. Why are we taking talc out of everything? It is such a good ingredient for us oily girlies. Maybe it's toxic or something. If you understand or know the reason why they're taking talc out of so many makeup products, please let me know. Please, because I don't understand. Who asked for this? For my setting powder today, I'm using Huda Beauty's Ube Birthday Cake. I haven't used the shade in such a long time. If you don't know, Ube Birthday Cake of the Huda Beauty setting powder is a purple shade, and this shade really flatters deep skin tones so well. I literally hear them coming back. Why? Why? Oh my gosh. Anyway, it looks a little bit scary because who would think to put purple underneath their eyes? But girl, I promise you, it looks so, so good. Especially for this cutie spring makeup look that we're going for today. It's just going to look so good. These days, I haven't been letting my setting powder sit on my skin for too long because I don't want my skin to get too dry underneath my eyes. I noticed that when my skin is too dry there, that's when it starts to crease and separate. So even though I do still like to use my 2-powder method and believe that it really works for me, you don't want to overdo it. I'm also going to go in with my One Size Powder Melt Setting Spray. This is my second one that I just cracked open. This is such a holy grail for me. It just makes your makeup look so beautiful and glowy and just melts everything into the skin so nicely. For my bronzer today, I'm gonna go into my Patrick Ta palette in the shade She's Defined. This is such a beautiful, warm shade on me. I just love the stunning warmth that it adds to the skin. I love to go in with a lot of bronzer on my forehead. I don't know why. I just think it looks so pretty. And also I noticed that when I do tan, my forehead gets darker than the rest of my face. So I think it just reminds me of when I'm a little bit more tan. And then I also like to do some on my jaw and neck. Okay, next we're gonna go in with some blush. MAC Cosmetics has dropped some new blushes. My short form video may or may not be up already on this by the time you're seeing this video. It should be. But this is the new Skin Finish Color Stroke blush, and I'm using the shade Ruby Wood. It is this stunning radiant formula as well. I love a really nice radiant blush for springtime. I just think it's so pretty, and I love a glowy cheek as well. Something I like about this formula in particular also is that it's still a blush. Yes, it's radiant, yes, it has a glow, but it's still a blush. It's not just like a colorful highlighter. I think this blush is also really beautiful and warm. I just love the undertone of it on my skin. Next, I'm going in with the Haus Labs powder blush. This is in the shade Hibiscus Haze. It's this really beautiful muted pink color, and I'm going to kind of diffuse the under eye into the first shade of blush that we used using this shade. Just really cute, blushy pink, and I feel like it just makes the blend so much better. I am loving how this look is coming together. I feel like it's super bronzy yet still flushed, which is perfect for spring because it's getting warm out, but it's not exactly summer yet. So we're not embracing the full toasted kind of sunburnt look yet, and we still kind of just have this softness to the look, which I really love. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my powder melt setting spray again to bring back some of the glow to our skin. What I like about the powder melt as well is that it has ingredients to still help your makeup last all day, even though it is a glowy setting mist. Okay, now let's go in with some highlighter. I'm using my Patrick Ta highlighter in the shade Daddy, and I'm gonna go into the powder shade first and just kind of dust it along the high points of my cheeks. That is so pretty. That is so pretty and glowy. Oh my gosh. I haven't used my Patrick Ta highlighter in a really long time, honestly. I haven't really been using highlighter, and I was like, I need to implement that into my routine. And the Patrick Ta one, I'm sorry. I know some people don't like it. I always have. I thought they were good before their reformulation as well. And then still using the shade Daddy, we're gonna go into the cream with a, what is this called? Beauty blender. But this one is from the brand EXO Cosmetics. I'm just going to bounce the beauty blender into the cream, and then just gonna tap off some on the back of my hand and then go over the powder. It's gonna really bring the glow up to the max. So pretty. Wow. Okay, now let's get into our lip. For my lip liner, I'm starting with the e.l.f. Power, what is it? No, Cream Glide lip liner. This is in the shade Dark Cocoa. It's a really pretty warm brown shade. I'm also gonna go in with my One Size lip liner in Coin Collector, just for a little lip contour. And just to kind of mix in with the e.l.f. lip liner. So pretty. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks. This is in the shade Fenty Glow, and I'm just gonna use this in the center. So pretty. Okay, now I have a couple of other lip products that I kind of just want to put on. I actually saw a funny video about this, about when someone asked me for my lip combo, but I genuinely just put anything on. That's low-key me. Next, I'm gonna go into my Edam Le Choo Choo Lip Softening Balm in Fig Sauce. It's this beautiful kind of burnt fig color. Yes. Yeah, it kind of brought down the nudiness of the gloss bomb stick, but I love. Also gonna go on the perimeter of my lips with my NYX Butter Gloss in Lava Cake, just so that we don't lose any of that brown tone. So pretty. One last product. This is the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint in Pretzel. I don't know what it is about Pretzel in particular, but this moved me. This one has some shimmer to it as well. It's just so pretty. You can't see the full effect with the other products. Haley, she put her foot in Pretzel. Like, I don't know what it is about the shade, but I just keep reaching for it. It really moved me. To set my makeup into place, I've been really into this Morphe Life Proof Setting Spray. It actually helps your makeup last all day, but as you can see, when I applied, it applies in a continuous mist, so no choking, no suffocating, and it has a really nice finish to the skin as well. I just look glowy and glazed. Like, I'm obsessed. This is how I want to look all spring. All spring. Okay, my girls, this is the completed makeup look. I'm obsessed with how this turned out. This is the perfect glowy spring makeup look that is actually going to last. It's going to last. My gripe with glowy makeup a lot of the time is that it doesn't last. And I think a lot of people think you cannot use powders and achieve a glowy base, which you absolutely can. And this is how. But I hope you like the look. Definitely let me know what you think. I'm obsessed with the glow. obsessed with the glow. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Make sure you also subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss another video from me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.